Welcome to our first watch along of the Giro d'Italia. We'll be trying to do this every day for the first week, or at least until I start sulking. Benji's here. UAE Emirates starting to take things a bit more seriously on the front now with 52.3 Ks to go. We've got just over an hour left, maybe an hour and 10, hour and 15 minutes given the climbing we have. We've done the Superga just now, and we're coming up to the first repetition of the BV climb, which is the, they do it once, and then it's the climb they do with about 3-4 Ks to go that really I think should decide this race. But early on, if you didn't catch up, the breakaway went pretty easily actually compared to the Giros of last year, or the Giro last year breakaway. I mean, who was it, Benji? Who's in the breakaway now, or was in it?
So in this breakaway, we've got Andrea Pietrobon, Filippo Fiorelli. So those are the two Italians in there. We've got Gebreigzabir, who bridged up a bit later to the group. Calmejean, De Beaumarchais, and Barret, the three Frenchmen in there. So 6 riders that you on paper would consider relatively easy to control, and the gap is now 3 minutes, but that shouldn't be an issue, right?
It shouldn't be, but it was somewhat curious that, yeah, UAE did the right thing where they started riding basically immediately as the break hit a minute, which rather than, ooh, Emmanuel nearly missed that corner because of the apologising to Calmejean. They started riding when the break hit a minute, rather than letting it go to 5 minutes and then trying to bring back 6 guys with just Steker Langen. And then they've gradually let the gap go out to about 3 minutes now. I did think they would pace quicker than the breakaway on the climb, but then again, Emmanuel is a good climber and he's dropped the breakaway. So maybe they have gone quite quick on the climb. This road surface is really bad, and Emmanuel is taking quite some risks on this descent, actually. Didn't he have a bad crash in Tour de la Provence or something? Or he had a bad crash, but wow, he nearly crashed there. The road surface is kind of spotty on there, but I was surprised when the break went. First of all, the EF jumped. 2 riders jumped a couple of times, and then break starts to form with the usual suspects: Cofidis, Bardiani, Arkea. Who else is in there? Intermarché and the other one, Yolo Polticometa. And then EF guys stopped jumping. And I'm not... They got some good riders, EF. Emmanuel, who's a climber, he just snapped across when it was at 3, 4, 5 seconds. And the EF guys didn't do anything. I was like, wow, like, did they want to get in or not?
And the interesting part was that one of the EF guys was actually at the front of the peloton while CYE was trying to block it, and he was low-key helping to block it. I'm not sure if they tried again after that, but I didn't see it, so they're not in it, and we've got a break without them, which, like, if you look at the team of EF in this race...
They should have been jumping with 4 or 5 guys. If they wanted to be in the break, which, like, 1.5 guys did, and then didn't after 2 minutes.
Because, like, are they thinking, okay, maybe Valgren can do something on a stage like this, but then how likely is a Valgren victory today, to the point that you might not consider hedging your bets by going in the breakaway? Or they tried, but they didn't try it.
Maybe just they don't mind a polka dot jersey early in the race, EF.
Mm-hmm.
I can't tell if Emmanuel is taking the shittest lines or if he's a good descender and pushing it too much beyond his, I don't know, but at descent he's making it look very, very difficult. They don't remember Magnus caught in the Tour de France when he took polka dots. Maybe it was just Stefan de Bod wanted to go for the Maglia Azzurra on the first stage, and it was really not a whole team effort. It was just, wow, this descent for the peloton it's a really bad road surface. Manhole covers the peloton with UAE pacing and just about to crest over the climb, and then hopefully they all get down it okay. There's Bora have moved up. UAE are basically blocking the whole front. They're doing a really good job of that so that they enter in good positions. But what have we got coming up? We've got the Madalena. There's the longest climb, but that's far from the finish. And then we have the Bivy, which we're about to do now, which is 1.8 Ks, 8.5%, 9% more or less.
Now we've still got a solid 15K to go before we arrive at the Bivy.
At the Bivy.
Yeah.
I thought, yeah. I did the fastest time in the road book. I don't think they've gone that quick. I don't know. Have they gone that? What's the average speed?
I don't think so. The average speed so far is 42.9.
They haven't gone that quick. UAE slowed up a lot, I think, which is somewhat surprising. I thought, there is I don't think anyone like Laporte is going to make this finish, but could Lawrence Pithy make the finish close?
Ooh, I don't know.
Maybe. I think it's much less likely if you pace all the climbs really hard, but they haven't.
But like,
yeah,
how influential is it going to be if you start pacing the Superga with 65 kilometers to go? If you start, for example, going a bit harder on BV than you would have gone if you had paced before now, it's not like they've got an endless amount of mountain domestique supply at UAE either. So they have to choose their battles, I think.
Wow, so I thought Novak in Liège, Bastogne Liège could ride for 120 kilometers and do every hill.
He Loki did.
Well, there we go. So where is he? Thanks, Michele C, for the US 10 donation, by the way. Feel free to add your questions in super chats, and we'll answer your questions. Particularly, it's a good time to ask them now, actually, when there isn't... we're on air a bit early and there isn't much happening. Just Franco Pelizzotti giving an interview. Also, what's his era? Like 2008? Was he on liquid gas?
Yes, he was on liquid gas, but he's been on a lot of things, Pelizzotti. He was the domestique for Nibali at Bahrain.
Been on a lot of things.
He was on Aqua Sapone. He was at Aqua Sapone, I think. Oh, the butterfly.
Aqua Sapone kid was unbelievable.
That was fucking dog shit.
The peak of Italian cycling was then, right? Like 2000. Nachaka just did an article on the 2006 Giro with Basso. It was like Basso, Simoni, Di Luca. It was but
Nibali era had not arrived properly yet, eh? He was already born, but he wasn't flying and diving like a shark yet. So
Nibali was kind of the end of that era, wasn't he? He started on liquid gas with Sagan. I mean, the 2011 Vuelta.
Yeah. Well, I recall the earlier victories of Nibali being 2007, 2006-ish. I think he actually won a reduced group sprint at some point, and a big time trial was his first victory.
I'm just checking. There seems to have been in Vuelta Femenina a big split, or at least a reduction in the size of the group. I was just checking that Engveld had made that. That looks like an uphill finish. But yeah, UAE controlling. Ineos were lined up P2 to P7 at the start. I don't know, on the flat roads, but not with G. It wasn't with G. It was with Foss and the Swifties. And I don't know if it was because they were worried about road furniture, but if that was the case, then G should have been there with them, or whether they were just seeing what UAE would do. I don't know. Certainly no one else has helped pace UAE, nor should they on this stage. Even... You could say, okay, Ineos, why not go for Narvaez? But really, because, Jumbo-Visma, Benji, they went for Van Aert on that Lausanne stage in 2022. I didn't agree with it, but he was the stage favourite. But going for Narvaez here, I think he's not the stage favourite, even if you went for him. So I don't think pacing to put G, and then you put G in a tough spot, I don't think it's the right thing to do. But UAE should control this anyway.
Yeah, and so far they're controlling it quite well. And it's still around 3 minutes, but I still don't have a belief that this breakaway will make it to the finish line personally. Because
wow, there seems to have been, I don't know if he crashed or he managed to hold it up. Eduardo Affini has completely got a cracked rim and the tyre has completely come off.
Does he ride hookless? No.
No, I don't know if it's hookless. It's definitely tubeless.
I don't see the green crab that's in it. What is it called?
The foam inserts.
Yeah.
But I don't know if we'll see what's happened or not. But that might be on Giro.
That's the end for GC, bro.
That might be on Giro Riders' YouTube channel tomorrow. That image of the old rim, the tire off the rim. I don't. Maybe Visma do they ride hookless?
I'm not the one that should know.
It's Matthew Hagebor and Janko Drost job, not mine. I don't know shit about equipment. But Affini should come back, but again, it's not the stage for him either. Do you think, to be honest, it's been a very tranquil stage, Benji? Like, there's been no mass pile-up.
Yeah.
There's no rain. There has been a lot of rain, and now it's dry, which is actually, that's the cleanest the roads ever get. Is when there's been some rain to wash all the muck off, and then it's dry and sunny. Everyone's in shorts. It's a short 140k stage. It's hilly, so the sprinters, no other teams apart from UAE are battling for position. There's no jockeying right now, like you might see in other stages, because everyone that's sort of what the argument, when there is a patron, Benji, when there is a, like, you know, Juanpe or somebody and the hierarchy, then there's no fighting all the time.
Yeah.
And we've not seen any fighting.
Very true. Now, before we get to the actual action on the stage, we've got a few questions in the chat. Benji, have you already taken your bike in the Andorran mountains, and how did it go? Well, I've had a few issues with my bike. I arrived here, I took my bike out of my bike bag, and I put my bike together fully except for one piece, and then I realized that piece was missing, which was the clamp that keeps my saddle posts from like being loose. And it's such a proprietary saddle clamp that I couldn't just take any, otherwise it'd be dangerous to ride on. So there's none of that available here, so I had to look for a bike, and there was a kind individual on Little Trek, Alex Kirsch, who's been who's basically lended me his mountain bike. So today I went on a short ride with the mountain bike. Tomorrow I'm probably going to try something mountain bike, so that should be fun. So let's see how that is. Any other things? What are your comments on the Tiberi renewal?
It's interesting, isn't it? Like, Bahrain Victorious rate him. They really, really rate him, and why not? He's still eligible for the Young Riders jersey. Is he the best Italian GC prospect right now? Yes, because the other Italian GC riders, I mean, if you put Ciccone in there, he's still 29, and he's really not, in a Grand Tour, Ciccone is not shown he's a GC guy. Caruso's like 36 years old. And so Bahrain, obviously, they rate him a lot, and he came third in the Tour of the Alps. So they're probably thinking, oh, let's extend him before the Giro in case, if he gets on the podium, wins the white jersey, wins the stage, all of a sudden Little Trek, actually no, he was on Little Trek and they fired him, didn't they? All of a sudden maybe some other team gives him a big offer. I would say, if I was them, knowing that the other Italian team, semi-Italian team with big money is not going to take him, Little Trek, I would have waited to see how he went at the Giro before giving him a big extension, personally, because I think it's up in the air how he'll actually go over 3 weeks.
Yeah, but on one end, you're also probably financially, for example, when you're Bahrain right now, what you're offering towards the man, is that based on what you expect him to achieve or what he's currently achieving? Because if I'm Tiberian, yeah, I feel pretty confident that I could do something in the future. But if I'm Bahrain, then I might want to re-sign him on lower money before he starts winning a Giro stage, before he top 10s a Giro. Or do you think that's already calculated, baked into the market?
I don't know. It depends on the pricing. Maybe they got him for a steal. Maybe because they're supposed to be having Lenny Martinez. I don't know. I don't know.
Giro E, I don't care.
The Giro E Torino. They always show the Giro. I mean, there's not much happening. UAE just pacing on the false flat descent, but people got the GoPros on the head. I mean, Tiberi's a good rider. He's good in Catalunya. And as Bahrain especially, they got Caruso. Is he retiring into this year? I don't know. But he's like, yeah, as I said, 36 on their team, Italian. Well, Pouls is older as well, in his mid-30s. So Landa, they just let leave. I think they're trying to go younger. They're trying to go for Lenny, for Tiberi. Now, whether they are the solution, who do you think finishes ahead of one another in GC? Tiberi or Caruso?
Ooh, that's an interesting one.
2 Italians, one young, one old on Bahrain.
And every now and then Caruso does have a good TT on him, but on paper I trust Tiberi more when it comes to the TT, Caruso more when it comes to the consistency over 3 weeks.
Consistency. Yeah.
So I don't know. It's more likely that Tiberi just won't have the GC he hoped for, because I swear you were hyping up Tiberi for a GC this year.
I did, and
he completely balled Catalunya.
He let me down. Catalunya, he was okay. It might have been another race before that even. Catalunya, he was all right on the 1 or 2 of the mountain stages. Maybe it was Catalunya. On Volta, he was bad. And then on Portenay, the next day, he was good. Same with Koos. And I don't know the reason for that. Maybe he's not a Unipuerto guy. Maybe he's actually a fatigue guy, and he needs a harder stage. Like Portenay was, I think, a harder overall stage. It was. They did like 4,000 meters climbing.
It was okay in GC for Catalunya. And 27th in Tirreno, that's nothing to meow about, but I'd say that.
I think Tirreno, I picked him to like podium. He didn't do that. So I'm out on him again. So I decided then he can't climb. Monastery? No, just a castle.
Cool castle, mate. Do you care about you've become a bit of a view man when it comes to the races? Eh? You like the landscapes, you like the views? Or is that just purely because fuck all happened in the stage in your video?
In the Vuelta, I like the Spanish ones because I know where it is and I know what region it is, but not generally I mean, I don't mind it now. There's nothing happening. UAE just pacing on the descent. I don't mind it now. When they cut away to show something, when like there's been a massive crash or an attack, ooh, that's a pinch point there on that descent. Yeah, of course I don't like it then. Or when it's just a missed landscape. That hairpin, everyone, they're basically walking through it. Pozzo Vivo at the back. God, he don't look good on the bike, does he? Jeez, he must love it. Alperson pacing again. Is there an IS, Benji?
Let me check. There is an IS coming just before the BV climb.
Does it give Ciclamino points?
I think every single one gives Ciclamino.
Really?
I don't know, man. Like, there's two intermediate sprints. I don't fucking know.
I looked at it for Koi, and the answer was in the end, just like, just do well in the big sprints. Don't worry about the Inter. It's too complicated. The Inter Giro.
It is too complicated. There's too many sprints to think
ridiculous.
About.
Like what? KOM sprints, Inter Giro sprints. Like, also, I mean, Alpecin. Yeah, they know Groves is not going to be the best in. Wait, so Benji's showing me a graph. So Ciclamino is sprint 1. Ciclamino is the Inter Giro.
So this one.
So this one. Bonification is sprint 1 and sprint 3. Inter Giro is just sprint 2. Intermediate sprint classification is 1 and 3.
Why not the second one?
It's just ridiculous. Like,
this makes zero sense.
Imagine cycling is bad enough trying to explain it to a new viewer, and then you like, that's so ridiculous.
And like on Alpecin pays with a full lead out on the first intermediate sprint and got 2 points out of that. Now they're gonna get, let me guess, 4-ish points out of that, I think. Which I guess 6 points is not bad because there's 4 riders ahead now, if I recall.
Yeah. The rest of the Cofidis man, of the good market dropped back.
Of the good market.
There's only 4 ahead. Emmanuel looks good. Honestly, he looks really strong. Yeah. He's way stronger than Carmejean.
He almost didn't have a contract.
Yeah, no, I was saying that for ages. I don't know if it was, it can sometimes be visa stuff with the Eritreans. It was the Ethiopian. Check. No, he's Eritrean. Pretty sure.
You looked at the flag and you were like,
well, no, sometimes I have visa stuff that makes it difficult, and then but Trek then re-signed him, but super late, which was curious. Maybe Trek thought they were going to get another rider and didn't get them, and then they bring him in. I was somewhat surprised. Benji, can you keep me updated on the Vuelta Femenina?
Oh, okay, I'll keep you some updates there, but I just got to say, like, this intermediate sprint, the climb starts. So...
Oh, really? Oh, we're near the bivvy. What's it called?
The course. What? No, that's the intermediate sprint.
Shows there. Show all key points. They don't have it on the PCS. It's
not on the list, mate.
I mean, it's the climb that's going to decide the stage.
I'm going to look it up. We need to know.
They have it on the LaFlammeRouge.
We're going to have it on the official.
They're taking the cars out between Fiorelli and Pietrobon, so that means they're less than a minute, or they're about to be less than a minute. So now we've got the Intergiro Corsa Moncalieri. I don't know if it's called the Bivio di San Vito. Bivio di San Vito.
Vito means fast.
Will these guys? I'm not sure.
Vite in French is fast, so I'm guessing Vito might be fast as well.
Rapido. Will these guys go for the Intergiro sprint? Like, surely Gebregs-Gabir doesn't care about the Intergiro sprint.
I might as well do it for the money, eh?
The money, and also...
I do it for the money.
I think Carmejean will go for it. Okay, they're telling us So, wait, there's bonification for this.
That doesn't make sense.
There's time bonus for this as well. But is it the Intergiro time bonus? Yeah, that's the Intergiro time bonus, or is it a real time bonus?
Nobody knows. I think it's Intergiro time bonus.
Carmejean just rolls through uncontested.
Oh,
Intergiro, they got some good graphics for it. I mean, they done up the graphics. It gives Emmanuel a pat on the butt. Thanks very much. I don't think, Gebregs-Gabir doesn't even know what that competition is.
So, women's Vuelta stage, Vuelta Femenina, finished in a sprint. And if you don't want to hear it, shut down your
spoiler coming.
Your ears in the next 3 seconds, because I'm about to tell you who's won the stage. Third was Longo Borghini. Second was Faulkner, which I wouldn't have expected in that.
Yeah, I didn't know
in a sprint.
I mean, she was
too.
punchy the other day. She Longo Borghini couldn't come back to her.
And the winner?
Mariana Vos wins uphill sprint. She's going really well, Vos.
Yeah. And it's also like, it was a very punchy finish. I think this was the one where we were like,
it's pretty hard, yeah.
It's going to be an uphill sprint. And in the last 2 kilometers, apparently SD Works was rolling attacks to try and win the stage, like which I actually low-key understand, because Vollering ain't winning that sprint against Vos.
No, not with the sprint she's shown this year. You're better off going with Royce from Long or Brad of old. And there's no real GC issues for Vollering, because she's like 90 seconds ahead of ELB already. All right, they're on the Bivio di San Vito.
Oh.
Looks like a pretty average road surface. There's a few quite narrow, not that narrow, not that wide, just average road. But yeah, the road surface looks very, very average, and they're coming off the big road onto it. Fans there, it's interested to see where the steep points are. It comes in with a right-hander. You definitely need to be at the front. If Boggy kicks off or they launch Groschardt and Micah early, Fiorelli knew where that Inter-Giro sprint was. He rolled over Pietro Bon for it. Alpecin are doing a full lead up. Milan is there now. Milan, Ewan?
Who's the intermediate sprint points there?
Yeah. Plapp is there?
Sorry, but Ewan being there that's worthless.
What's going on? Wait, is that Mullins leading out Van Poppel? Milan goes?
Flappy for the Inter-Giro points, mate. Yeah, Milan.
Milan basically does the bare minimum to beat Van Poppel. He didn't really kick that into 4th gear at all. He's kind of looking at him like, don't make me open this up more than I have to, please.
Milan's winning that classification, in my opinion.
The Inter-Giro.
No. Sorry, but I don't give a fuck about the Inter-Giro. I'm looking at the actual sprint classification for Milan. I think you picked Coy?
I picked Coy.
It's also possible.
I think probably because you picked Milan, and
I think they're the best 2 candidates because they're versatile.
Yeah, they're the 2, and I have no worries that they'll get over those 2K 4% climbs tomorrow, on Monday and Tuesday.
Versatile, and they have the ability to actually compete for the victory in the flat sprints, which I don't believe for Caden Groves.
Exactly, that's the thing with Groves, is that Coy with Laporte really at a minimum should be top 3 every sprint. Okay, if you get beaten by Merlier or Milan because they're quicker, so be it. But really, he should be top 3 every sprint with that lead out.
What's happening here?
Is that Maori?
Or Alaphilippe behind it?
Soudal Quickstep have come to the front. They've gained a lot of time. UAE move up and they're like
saying hello.
Well, yeah, I don't know what they squeezed through on the left-hand side. They've taken a lot of time out of the breakaway, and Emmanuel's now dropping Carmajan on the Bivio di San Vito. Emmanuel looks like he's flying. Hopefully he gets in the breakaway. I mean, get in the breakaway tomorrow, people. Don't let Poggy have an easy win. This climb looks pretty steep, and look where the fans are encroaching. Like, they're taking up a third of the road. It's quite narrow, and already we saw the UAE, like, Pogacar couldn't move up so easily. Rui Oliveira is pacing. Maori is second wheel. Then it's maybe Tiberi third wheel. Is Tiberi? No,
Tiberi. Caruso went 10th wheel, so
yeah. Alaphilippe fourth wheel. Don't know. Walter is there. Some of the big boys. The Gruppetto's already forming. Coy and
why not?
Coy and Affini. Yeah, they've parked it.
I would.
There's a man with a horse on his back, a Carrefour horse. Manuel really left Carmajan for dead. This climb goes on for a fair while. They've been on it, 5 minutes? It's going to be a 5-minute climb.
I think so as well, and that also shows that the last one will also be a 5-minute climb.
This is steep here. Look how narrow this is. This looks like this is narrow. Look, with all the fans, this is 1 by 1.
This is harder than the final climb in Lombardia.
Yeah, I think so. Like, this is really narrow and really steep where Emmanuel is.
Poggy can work with this.
Yeah, he needs to attack before this, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you risk getting boxed badly. Yeah, it's Oliveira pacing, no?
Yeah, I think so.
But the we need Fiorelli and Pietrobon to get out of here because the camera can't go between them.
What the last in chat? What's a good time to start watching? And I reckon it's right now with 33 kilometers to go. We're on a shorter climb before we head on to the San Maddalena, which is the longer one, before we head down towards this climb again, the shorter climb. And then we've got the sprint. Well, sprint depends on who's alone ahead or whether it's a group going to the finish line. So I reckon right now is the moment to start watching. And
just because it shows you what teams' intentions are. Nothing's going to happen on this climb, but it shows you, okay, Quick Step, they're going for Alaphilippe. They believe in Alaphilippe. They've moved him up there. Visma, they got Tratnik, Walter, and Uiterbrooks there. They're at least trying to position him.
Yeah.
UAE, they're trying to actually increase the pace a little bit and keep, well, Poggy's in a pocket sixth wheel. He's sitting happy with the overview. He's in a good position.
Yeah, he's fine.
He's in good position. G is to the left of Walter, just behind Jan Tratnik from the helicopter shot. Stora might be the tutor. Who else is tutor got that can climb here? Not that many. Did Voisard come?
No, Voisard did not come. We've got Trentin and Dainese, Cor Vos, which are more the sprint gang together with Krieger, Meyerhofer.
The only two it could be a Stork or Stora.
Yeah, that's double.
Laporte's dropped already. Okay, so yeah, already you see now we have to look, okay, where's Pithy? Alaphilippe has a mechanical, or Van Sevenant puts his hand up. I don't know which one. Maybe it was Maori. But now we need to look, okay, where are the Pithys and the Binnies of this world? Are they struggling, or is just Laporte in terrible shape?
I reckon they'll struggle, to be honest.
Yeah,
this plus the big climb plus this, that's too hard, I think.
This is steep and long.
For the big boys. I don't see
look how
them
narrow
either.
it is. Yeah, I don't see a Groupama FDJ or an Intermarché jersey. That being said, I wouldn't have wasted too much energy here.
He's gapping his teammate.
I wouldn't have wasted too much. Bjerg looked like he wasn't going so well there.
I might have just realized it was the top and be like, oh, okay.
Emmanuel's a really bad descender.
He's caught again by Calmejean.
Yeah, he must be. He just got caught by Calmejean. I mean, Calmejean, if he wants them to stay away, should go in front. But he's going to get dropped on the Maddalena.
And you notice it also in the cornering, not just the descending.
Like, the finish is like...
It's straight.
But there's no time to come back.
Yeah.
Like, look how much speed they're carrying from there's no real time to come back.
Yeah, there's no time.
Like, if you're clear, you're clear. It looks like an uphill drag sprint. If it is a sprint, they come in with real speed, right-hand corner with 500 to go, and then uphill kicker. Like, even if Poggy's in a group of 8, he should win this sprint.
I Love Dogs asked who was the F rider in 7th wheel, but there's so many riders on the F that could be that. Like, Chavez... invisible Cepeda, so not the good Cepeda.
I think it was Chavez. It looks small, like a small guy. I think in terms of height, I think it was either Chavez or Cepeda.
Because like Piccolo, I feel like he's low-key disappeared.
Mate. Started dating one of the biggest IG people in Colombia and gone. Pardon? Really? I reckon it's going to be a group of 10 sprint. But actually seeing the climb makes me think a little bit more that Poggy will go solo.
I'm in the tunnel vision Poggy camp, so I reckon solo. But if he doesn't, he's gonna win the sprint anyway. Is how I see it. So it doesn't really matter. Eh? Like today's not the day that he needs. Oh, have you spilled your drink, sir?
Just spilled Coke on myself.
Oh no. Glad as a drink.
Who's the Polti guy? He's that Pietrobon. He's like, Pietrobon's like, actually, I'll join you, UAE. You know what? The fight for the Maglia Rosa is a worthy battle. I will join you now. Most nervous thing for Poggy right now is the fact that Alaphilippe's on his wheel in the descent. I would probably put a teammate on my wheel and hop away from him if I was him. Because Alaphilippe's got nothing to lose. Yeah, see, the people are making mistakes. That Polti guy needs to fuck off, honestly. Like, I don't know why UAE haven't told him to fuck off already. Like, oh, seriously, you can't come back from the breakaway and sit in the UAE.
You can't complain about Andrea Pietro when he's shown his action in the entire day.
What is Bjerg doing?
He's the only guy that listened to our video earlier on Twitter, which rider should be in the breakaway.
What is Bjerg doing? You got to get the guy out of there.
There we go.
What's the biggest risk for Poggy losing GC?
Pietro.
Come on. What is he doing, man? Is that Pietrobon?
Yeah. Right? Has to be right.
Thinks he's the main character. He's trying to ride side by side with Poggy. He's trying to talk to him. Bro, what are you doing? He's trying to take Poggy's wheel.
Mate, let him live his life.
Walter will tell him to fuck off.
There we go. First time finish line. When it comes to
Yeah, there is a
positioning,
bend. There is a bend. On the white lines, they do follow the barriers a little bit.
Danny Martinez. Trying to look for climby sprinty boys.
Who was on a gap here?
2 Groupama riders. I don't know who it was. A 3rd Groupama rider. I'm not sure Piffy was in there.
Looking into Marche. Are these people chasing seriously? I can't see Benny.
These are not chasing seriously.
No, they're not. They're chilling. One Ineos. Who's the Ineos? Ben Swift. Simon Kerr. Ballerini. See ya.
Remember when Ballerini won Omloop? Where are the days? That was ages ago.
How long we got till Madalena?
How long do we have till Madalena? I will open up the profile, and it's very soon. It starts right now, basically. Look, he's starting it.
Emmanuel is stomping. He's in such good shape. Full start. Okay, full start climb.
Even if he has 10 minutes at the top of this climb, then by the end of the descent, it's 2 again.
We'll see now who UAE put to pace. Like, do they want to make the race hard? They did do a good pace on Bivio di San Vito with Oliveira, and I think it was just him. We'll see now if Bjerg takes over. This is a better climb for Bjerg. It's about, 20 minutes? 18 minutes?
Yeah. Max 11 there.
Yeah, but mostly it's like 6-7%.
Yeah, it is.
Bjerg should be able to go fast on this.
There's a few kilometers in there that are 8+, you know?
Oh, so the first K is not hard, and then it's like...
The second K is 8%, the third K is 5%, then we've got 7, 9, 8.3, 6.5. So it's still, like, Bjerg can start it, eh? He doesn't need to finish it.
Yeah, but he's not trying to drop everybody. Oh, there's been a crash, and we see on Robert Geesing's caught up on the left-hand side. Potts of Vivo as well, Cofidis rider. Geesink is mad mad at somebody. And then there's a Bahrain. Who is it? Torsten Train as well. He can't put pressure.
Your fellow games team brother.
Can't put weight on his right leg, so maybe he's hurt his hip. And we'll see what's happened. But yeah, this group also would have been in the peloton, I would say. And the cars because there's so many dropped riders, the cars are really a long way back as well.
Shimano trying to help him out.
We're now going to see image number 8.
Happens there in the front.
Someone just overlapped wheels.
Oh.
And wow, made a mistake.
Was the one that hit the Cofidis rider
like
fell hard.
Two Groupama guys got away unscathed. Like Geesing went hard into the concrete along the left-hand side. Man, he crashed a lot. But that time it didn't really look like his fault.
But anyway.
The Cofidis guy looks, I don't know if he's waiting for a bike or he's
I think so. He fell hard, but he looks to be relatively okay. And Gabriel just vibing at the front of the breakaway.
He's got Parmesan just sitting there.
1:30 now. So the gap's going down. It went down very quickly, actually, from 3 minutes. So this break-in winning, but he's showing us some action. And
we need to see the front of the peloton because they would have started now.
But I'm trying to figure out when it comes to KOM, Gabriel won Superga. Gabriel's probably going to win this one, so he's going to be our Maglia Azzurra leader, I think, after today.
So if they make, he must.
If they make the top,
because there's not enough points on Bivio di San Vito.
I'm not actually sure they'll make the top.
Yeah, exactly. Here we go. Mikael Bjerg has increased the pace. This is like Orket Donzizon. Mikael Bjerg is back pacing. Großschartner behind him. Interesting to see Novak is third in the order behind Großschartner, then Micah. It might be Florian Stork, the Tudor rider. It's not Storer. But yeah, Bjerg is putting on a pace. That's why I thought we hadn't seen the peloton for a while. And the gap is going down very, very quickly. Gebregs Gabir started with 1:46 or something. It's gone down, especially on that 2% kilometer. Bjerg can ride really, really fast.
And like we've had a 4th category climb, we had a 3rd category climb. This one is 2nd category. So the winner of this might actually take the jersey, which is actually, I don't know.
Yeah,
not sure if I like that.
Well, it depends. If it's just Bjerg that rolls over, then he might not take enough points because he won't be there for the top of Bivio di San Vito. But
yeah, but Bivio doesn't give any points in the first place.
Does it not?
No, it's only the first 2.
Okay, well. Bora we can see there with Danny Martinez, Schachman, Clampes there. The peloton is still maybe 80 to 100 riders. Binny is still there, definitely. Chef is struggling a little bit. We see who's 216, Benji?
Ooh, 216 is Zambanini.
Zambanini. They took instead of Pauls. He's struggling at the back. And Bjerg is putting on a really hard pace. His rider's going out the back really, really fast. This is going to be a group of 50 very quickly and then maybe 30 on the Madalena. There's still got 5Ks, maybe 5.5Ks left actually because the peloton's at 5.5Ks.
KOM jersey goes to the rider that finishes this climb first. It's apparently 3 points for Cat 4, 9 for Cat 3,
Who's 6, Chef?
and 18 for Cat 2.
Who's number 6?
Number 6 is, Chef.
Sheffield's dropped. He's gone. And it looks like another one, another Ineos. I don't know if that's Connor Swift. It's a big guy or Aaronsman.
What's the number? Can we see?
2.
It's Aaronsman.
Aaronsman is already looking like he's dropping.
Jesus Christ.
It's Aaronsman, no?
Yeah, right. That's 2, right?
Yeah, it's Aaronsman. He's already dropping.
Ooh.
Is Corbin strong here for Israel? No, he's not.
No, he's not.
He'd be good for this stage.
Fuck, that's early for Aaronsman.
Yeah, I mean, Lipovic is right there in front of Rouge Adria. See, we're just the learning curve.
Mate, I can't find him. Control F his name. He's got accents on his name. We'll never know his number.
Exactly.
We'll never know if it was
Laura dropping, but Aaronsman dropping is surprising. Like, and if you're gone here, you're gonna lose 5 minutes. He's trying to come back. Maybe he just started in bad position. Maybe he had a mechanical. Like he's coming back now. I don't know. VPP is dropping, and so is another decathlon. VPP dropping in the first 2.5 kilometers of Madalena. Bjerg is really putting it in here.
Yeah, but those riders, regardless of Bjerg, those riders shouldn't be dropping.
VPP shouldn't be dropping here. No, VPP should be in a group of 30, no problem. He is like, especially on a climb like this. I'm really surprised, actually.
By the way, Adria's not even at the Giro.
No, it's not Adria. Vendrame gone. They peaked too early. Romandy and Tour of the Alps, the decathlon guys.
Yeah.
Sitting behind that car.
Well, I also didn't really expect Vendrame to
come
over these climbs, to be honest.
Yeah, but still, he was really good there. I mean, he fought with Nice for the stage win.
Yes,
on a mountaintop finish.
He also was in a group in another stage, no?
He did like 5.9 watts per kilo for 20 minutes on that after being in the break. So it's not like he's not the same level.
Yeah, I don't think the Climby Sprinty boys are going to make it, dude. This is not Climby Sprinty boys tempo.
I haven't seen Binny get dropped yet. I'm looking down.
It's also New Jersey, so it's like we're still trying to get.
Who's the Astana guy?
Is that him? No.
That's
Henok?
That's Henok, no?
Yeah, he's special jersey, right?
Yeah.
He's riding well.
Henok is right there. Henok is right there. Mike Woods is gone.
Bruh.
He ain't in the shape. And this is a stage where you'd think he's won Milano Torino before.
Yeah.
Like these are his roads.
Exactly.
Around Turin. Wow, this is a small group. Look, it's like 35 guys. Aaronsman's full drop now.
Yeah.
Damn. That's the white jersey already gone.
Yeah.
Like, if you lose 5 minutes here, I mean, in Europa tomorrow, UAE are going to do the same thing. They're going to smash it
Binny
today.
dropped when Chef dropped.
Did he? Naira's there. Demarki.
Thanks, Chef.
Look at Demarki. Lutsenko right there. Lipovic eating too much wind, in my opinion.
I love seeing Alaphilippe, my man. He's
Trentin. Back. I mean, if Trentin is dropping, he's saying it's too fast. Damn. UAE.
What are the Jacob boys that are still there?
It will be
Dunbar for sure.
Zana, Dunbar, and Plapp.
Maybe Demarki?
Demarki is there, yeah.
On the right there, El Patron coming up.
El Patron's coming up to say, hey, boys! This is not how we start a Grand Tour. Slow the hell down. Come on.
Jesus, Aaronsman, I didn't expect that. Not at all. Like, this is the first stage, mate. Like, if you're going to drop here, you're going to drop everywhere. And it's not like he's letting it go. He's just fucked.
Man.
Bardet's looking okay, but a bit far to the back. But he's got teammates around him.
If Bardet drops today, I mean, what, he just came second in Liège? Like, this is the stage he should be good at. Plapp has slid a fair bit. The Visma guys have slid a fair bit too. I don't know if it's Outerbrooks on Walter's wheel or Tratnik that slid the most, but they have slid. And Alaphilippe has not. Micah is telling Pog to come up next to him. I don't know if he just wants to talk to him or whether he...
I want to start a podcast together.
A podcast.
In the middle of that's a very good joke. In the middle of Madalena.
Emmanuel just doing. I mean, Emmanuel's lost 30 seconds and he's not going slowly. I don't know if Grossschartner will take over here. I don't think so. I think what will happen is Novak will take over on the descent, and then Grossschartner might could do the lead out on Bivio di San Vito really hard. It would be what I would
You don't
expect.
have confidence in Novak, huh?
No, he'll do the valley position into the base of Bivio di San Vito. You'll need to do a huge effort there. We have sprint lead out.
Ooh, Parmesan attacking Gabriel now.
That's a scum move.
He low-key is, to be honest. Gabriel's been doing everything. But then again, hey, it's part of the game. Sorry, I'm not.
But it's not, because they're getting caught by the peloton.
Everything for the KOM points, bro. It's 2.8 kilometers.
Yeah, but he should have relayed with him.
It's worth trying.
If he wanted the KOM points, he should have relayed.
Nate's been riding with Costa last year, so he's learned from the best.
Plapp is sliding. Plapp is really sliding. People are moving up on the left. Otso is back. Ganner is still there.
Yeah.
Ganner is still there looking like he's doing it easy. Maybe it's slowed down. It is an irregular climb. Who's 45?
45 is Lipovic.
Lipovic is sliding badly. It's Aliotti is the guy in front of Danny Martinez. Lipovic is really struggling. Grossschartner is actually taking. Novak's gone. I thought Novak's already dropped or dropping. It's already Grossschartner.
In the middle of the group there, falling.
Is Poggi going to attack?
I wish.
This is not the smartest, no?
But it's still a big group.
Exactly. Why would you? It's still a big group. Why would you get rid of Novak and Bjerg, and now you only have Grossschartner and Maika?
Maybe the initial plan was not getting rid of Novak, but he just didn't live up to the expectations on that climb, to the point that they now have
of Benji Naesen too heavy on Doman Novak.
to the point that they have a limited amount of people here, which might force them to make the decision to attack in the first place.
Yeah.
But if you're Poggi, you'd want to make an attack a bit earlier than in the last 200 meters of the climb, so because otherwise you're not getting the gap you want before the descent starts, no?
I mean, what's the valley between Madalena and Bivio? There's a fair valley.
Yeah, there's like a good 8-9 kilometers.
Like Ineos will have Aronsman's dropped.
Ghana might make it.
Yeah, like if Poggi goes, okay, what's the biggest gap he's going to take on the top of this? I know it's Poggi. It's
if Poggi attacks, Ghana's probably dropped. Like drop behind the GC.
Yeah, but then he has to do the whole valley himself. There will be domestiques, like Aurelian Paripancha will be there. DSM will pull. So many Maori will pull. Jaco will pull. It's only Micah. It's only Micah pacing. They dropped Grossschartner. What are they doing?
They're leading out Alaphilippe, mate.
Poggi's looking around. Nah, he's not going to attack. He's looking around. This is not.
He can't on this, I think.
People have to attack him in the valley. But the pace hasn't gone up, Benji, because Plath hasn't got dropped. They're not doing a full lead out. The people are coming back.
Yeah. Poor Gebre. Was it Romain? Romain's in trouble. Damn. If Bardet drops here, oh my god, he is.
What the hell, Bardet dropping?
No! Romain!
I mean, Benji, you did say Pog could attack on the Madalena. I didn't believe it, but...
Yeah, but this group is too big.
This UAE team is not good enough. If they're going to be like this, I'm sorry. They have one domestique left in 35 guys on a 6K, 6% climb.
But like, if so many people are suffering, how many people can attack? That is the question.
I'm surprised, though. They're not going quicker than Karmajan anymore.
Yeah.
They're not going quicker than Karmajan.
Which I'm okay with. He can take the Mali Azura. I want the breakaway rider to take that. Istana rider moving up on the right. Next to Martinez? Lutsenko? No?
I mean, this is... Look at the size of the group. And already, they only have Micah. And Grossschartner didn't pull for that long, and he lost time. Look, he's gone already.
Yeah.
They are in trouble. I know it's Poggi.
Together with the Arensman group.
I know it's Poggi, but...
Arensman's still in the cars, but the cars are like ages. Like
yeah, he's 50 seconds behind. He's gone. He's gone. Bardet.
Bardet.
Bardet might be able to come back if he pushes. But
can't believe it.
Are you surprised they're not dropping any domestiques back? No offense to them. They just did. I mean, he's kind of the... I thought he could... Oh, they have. Sorry, I apologize. 143 years. Is it the Narwhal?
No,
Chris Hamilton. Very dependable domestique. 186.
Meyerhofer. That's
Damn, Meyerhofer.
Holy
Whoa,
shit.
Whoa.
Flappy dropping.
Meyerhofer won Cadell's, I guess. Cadell's is the best predictor of form in World Tour, Grand Tour racing.
With that form, he can win something here. Like, and you know he got the sprint as well, so.
Meyerhofer. Yeah. I wouldn't want to be in a breakaway with him in a flat finish.
Who's dropping here? We've got
Pozzo just riding at the back
Pellizzari?
with
202?
Schultz. No, it's Pozzo.
No, Kovili.
Is it?
Yeah, Kovili. Luca Kovili.
Apologies. I think it's Schultz, the Israel guy. I mean,
Kian moving up on the right.
The pace
on
has
the left.
gone up again. Yeah. Tratnik's not looking good. Kian actually looks good. Nicola Prodon.
Alaphilippe looks okay,
Alaphilippe's nose breathing. Alaphilippe's chilling.
Oh.
Narvaez is on his wheel too. Narvaez is chilling.
Yeah. Narvaez certainly has a chance to win the station after get it with Poggi.
But haven't UAE kind of exposed themselves, their team here?
Yeah, for sure.
Like
you're looking at this and you're seeing, okay,
you're like
UAE's crippling away before.
Yeah, like what the fuck? Toby's having a dream.
Oh,
he's whacking his tail. Is he going to make it, Carmajan? He might make it because
he's just before the top, 20 seconds.
He might make it because UAE have slowed down. I mean, good eye. He did do the smart thing, and he's lucky that UAE slowed down.
I hope he gets it. I want a break rider to get that.
Looks like Bjerg just cooked everybody. Bjerg's pull was the hardest. Bjerg was, yeah.
Which, hey, Bjerg looks good, but the rest doesn't. Micah did look good, but that's what you expect from Micah.
Yeah, Micah is so good. He's their best climbing domestique the last 2 years, 3 years. Like
Max Taylor asks in the chat who will pull in the valley, and I think that is the question.
I mean, why would you pull with Micah?
Yeah.
If I'm the other teams, I start.
Quick step though.
If I'm the other teams, I start attacking.
On Saven and Alaphilippe, would you rather?
No, well, someone like Demarchi will attack. Someone like Demarchi will attack and then go on the flat. You won't get much of a margin. Some other team will help close, and then we go into the base of Bivio de San Vito. Otterbrooks needs to sit in a wheel. Come on, man. He's eating so much wind.
I think Lipovic is dropped, by the way.
Yeah, Lipovic is gone.
Bookman's smiling in his couch.
Romandy, not the best preparation.
Mate, Tour of the Alps and Romandy, never the best representation of the Giro. We just get caught in it every... Hanok dropping just before the top of the climb.
He'll make it back. He should. They're not going to go crazy on the descent. And then in the valley, UAE won't pace. Micah can't pace the valley and Bivio. But the thing is...
Will Barta, the Movistar, dropping
It's not like Micah... Oh, they're catching him.
Calmejean, come on. Nah, he's going to make it. He's going to make it. Come on, Calmejean.
But it's not like Micah he didn't increase the pace. I feel like if he eased off a bit, it wouldn't have helped. He made it. Because, like...
Not yet.
He's got it. Like, Grossschartner, it's not like he then hung on at the back of the group and if you slow down, he can come back. Him and Novak just went through the group. Yeah, there's nothing you can do. Waiting won't help. Are you surprised no one attacked Pog?
I'd rather attack in the valley than on the slam, to be honest.
I guess who would attack? Plapp's dropped. Aronsman's dropped. Lipovic has dropped. Who has a second leader?
Someone like Pellizzari would attack here, I think. Oh! Is that Pellizzari?
On the front?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you might be right. Yeah, it's Abadiani.
The timing, Jesus.
Yeah, but he stopped. It was just for KOM points.
That's lame. Come on, keep going.
And Otterbrooks needs to get in the wheel.
Walter is on the right there with Kian. We've got Bardet is like it's still 150 meters to go to the top. So together with Geschke, together with 103 is that's a man from Israel, and his name is Marco Frigo, and it's climbing relatively well. So I wouldn't be shocked if he's in a breakaway at some point, actually fighting for something. Pozzovivo in the same group. I think that's Lipovic indeed. I can't 100% tell though, because he's far away on my screen. Arnsman in pain. They're just showing his agony right now. Still got a while to go. 20 kilometers to go. So what's following now? We've got the descent going towards a 9-kilometer valley, and after that 9-kilometer valley, we've got the kick to Bivio di San, whatever it's called, Vito. There's also the bonus second sprint. Woo!
Oh, really?
With 10K to go, roughly, on like a little hill.
Don't you think Walter or... I feel like riders should try to anticipate here, like Tratnik. Like, this is the golden opportunity. If you go to Bivio di San Vito with Poggi, he is going to drop you. If you're anyone, really. Like, if you're... All the other teams, they have to try to anticipate if they have a second or third rider. Schachmann, Demarchi, Tratnik.
Yeah.
Like, well, Micah cannot control them. He cannot on the flat. And look, Bora already coming to the front. I don't know if Micah is on the front pacing. Micah is not the best descender. Remember from Tour of Slovenia. Someone like Narvaez maybe shouldn't, but really... There's multiple Movistar, there's multiple Israel. They're going slow because they're losing time to Karmajan. They're cruising now. Bardet and Aronsman might even come back in this valley. Like if they push full, especially on the descent for Bardet, but it doesn't look good for him.
Yeah, there's no real value in Karmajan really staying ahead. You might as well do it for fun, but you don't get any inter-Giro points at the thingy. I wonder who's going to be able to come back to this group. That's the question I'm having. The thing with Martinez as well, like, Bora's now in second, third, and fourth position, with Martinez in the last position of those three. Honestly, Narvaez looking good in the wheel of Thomas there. So I'm feeling it with him. Ganna's still in the group at the back, eh?
Is Ganna there?
Yeah.
He has to go. He has to go.
I think he's dead. He looks dead.
Yeah, but even dead, his FTP is like 450, so then he can do sub-threshold 400. He's not the best descender, I don't think.
Yeah, but it's the next valley that matters. Eh?
Yeah. With the bonus seconds,
I would understand.
You have to jump. Thomas is losing the wheel on the descent to Bora, so maybe Mike is pushing it. It also doesn't look good for Ineos, Benji. Thomas' best helper got dropped.
Does it surprise you that no one is waiting for Aronsman here?
No, because you can't isolate G. You can't tell Ganna to leave G alone in the valley. And Chef already dropped.
And their Vice for the stage is also fitting.
Yeah, you can't. No.
If you're that shit.
Exactly. If you're dropping that badly, there's nothing anyone can do for you, really. I mean, maybe he has a bad day and he's better in week 3, but he should just fight with Bardet to come back and try and keep it as close as possible. But he'll probably lose 2 minutes, I would say.
This is so beautiful, Egyptian statues. Why are they showing this in the last?
It's just a descent, but...
well, sorry, but I want to see the descent right now.
People have to... Mike is going to get to the valley. He's going to stop and look, and someone will attack, and people should join, and they really have a chance to win the stage. And especially Ineos should let it go. Maybe they should have... If it's not Ganna, they shouldn't have...
Karmajan's gaining time, eh?
Exactly. He's gained 10 seconds just then. They're not moving. So, like, you have to... G, first of all, should want the GC group not to win the stage. And definitely not to go to those bonus seconds. So, Ineos have to want a group to go.
Yeah.
And groups are coming back now. You see...
Kovili,
is it Pithy?
I cannot tell. I can't see his number.
He's kind of got a hunched over style.
Yeah, he does. If he's 81, so if it's 81, then it's 81.
No,
it's not 81.
It's not 81. I don't know if he's there. I don't know if Binny... I didn't see Binny anywhere either.
No clue who that is, though. I can't see the number.
84, maybe.
84 would be Clément Davy.
That'd be a big performance from him.
85?
Germani would make sense.
It would make sense. I think it's 85.
88?
88, that would be Paleni.
Okay. The Italian Frenchman.
I'm guessing Germani.
Yeah, already an EF rider is attacking on the descent and Micah is having to chase him.
I think that's a good move.
Yeah, they got to go. They got to go. See, Kian is again, see, he's not on the wheel in the descent.
Who is that, though?
Attacks from the left-hand side.
No.
Yeah, it's Boris Schachmann. And the EF guy, and Micah jumps.
Oh,
Pardon?
EF guy's closing it for Micah. Come on.
No, he's jumping, no?
Micah was on the wheel. But also, it's going to tire Micah regardless, eh? So.
Micah's off the wheel. Micah couldn't follow. This is what I said. Like, you immediately, this guy's go, and what? Is Micah...
75, Honoré.
Is Honoré. Like... Micah is also chasing full.
He has to. And Poggi has to go from the bottom at that point on San Vito. Like,
But it's what, 10Ks away?
yeah,
Another counterattack?
let's say it's another 9K to go. 9K to go.
Micah's pulling off.
UAE, Jesus. Come on. Who's that? Zoom in helicopter. We got to see it. Who is that man? Is that Bahrain? Bro, I don't want to see Luka Kovili right now. I know, fantastic that he's there. I didn't expect it, but... Yeah, but I think there's UAE rider in that group that's getting away.
Tratnik or Valter have to jump.
Who is that man?
It's a FDJ or Alperson?
I think it's Bahrain, the third rider there.
Man, the light exposure is... I can't see. The jerseys are so wide.
I don't know who's that.
It looks like a Damaki.
That's a Bahrain.
Bahrain, and is it O'Connor or APP? No, it looks like an APP. Oh, it's a skinny boy. I think it might be.
Pelizari as well, eh?
I think it's APP.
Nah, that would be nice. Yeah, Poggi for the stage is not locked.
Is it Quentin Hermans or who? Tobias Bayer. I think it might be Bayer. Doesn't look like Hermans.
I can't tell from his face.
Schachman, Honore, and I think Bayer. And then there's a group of a Bahrain. Could be anybody. Damaki. I would say APP. And they're bridging
Conchi,
across.
says Chad.
Okay, Nicola Conchi. The Bahrain is 214.
Scroll.
Caruso,
Oh,
he's back, baby. And 62 for...
I like the fighting spirit of these teams at the moment, not gonna lie.
Who's 62 for Decathlon? APP?
No,
Alex Baudin.
Alex Baudin.
Alex Baudin.
I thought he'd win a random stage, but not this one.
Dude.
That's 7 riders up the road, and I'm trying to see who's controlling behind that. And ironically...
But Ineos should do nothing. Let these guys win the stage and take all the seconds. You have to do nothing. Why would you... Not for Narvaez. I mean, if Narvaez wants to win the stage, jump with
That's
Schachman.
the one thing I'm looking at.
If Tratnik or Valter want to win the stage, jump with them.
They should have been in these moves.
You cannot pull Poggi back to give him bonus seconds.
Yeah, I agree. Oof.
And Jesus, he nearly came a cropper there.
He's licking his... What was that?
I don't know. This children are watching this, Lillian. I don't know. It's a bit sus.
Jesus.
It's been a great stage. What a stage already. They've not got much of a leash, and the group, Schachman is doing like 90% of the pulling, but the group is coming across now, and the peloton's at like 20 seconds.
2.4K until the intermediate sprint, which is on a small hill.
Yeah, a little hill.
That's
okay, they've come across
seconds.
Now. Wow, Honore is stomping. Honore, Conchi, Schachman, Caruso, Pelizzari, Damaki. Poggi's just chilling in the group with Tiberi. I can't see who's pacing.
And let's be honest, from Poggi's perspective, he doesn't need the stage win, but it has exposed the strength of his team.
Yeah, but
the fact that they're so dropped on Maddalena.
You control all day.
Yeah.
You then pace Maddalena.
No ROI on today.
That's not... And then,
But it's not over, eh? One Poggi move and that group could be caught on San Vito, eh?
There are 30 seconds. No?
Okay. That's a lot.
They're going nowhere.
That's Parmesan. 20 seconds.
Okay, 21 seconds. But that group's going quick. It's just Micah pacing.
Yeah, with 20 seconds, Poggi can still win.
It's not going to be 20 seconds. Micah's going fucking nowhere.
Yeah. 21 seconds?
Yeah. I mean, Quick Step should have been in there.
Yeah.
Quick Step and Johnny, if you want the stage, you had to know that there was... Is that Pithy 88? No, it's Pelani, as we said. APP's there, 63. Valter... Lushenko's being brought up. I think Chavez.
Storer.
Poggi's just sitting at the back of the group with Ghana.
Who that?
Who?
Is that El Patron?
Yeah, it's El Patron.
Give the band some credit.
Poggi looks like he's just giving up on the stage.
In fact, there's not much else that he can do except for Micah now pacing it. So I don't agree with that. I think he's just having Micah control the damage whatever possible. And when the hill starts, and then we see what the damage is. Because right now, there's nothing else he can do in this situation. It's not like he's going to attack on the flat. Let's see. Will any one of these 7 boys go for the intermediate sprint? 700 meters to go. Against
Ooh, that's a tight right-hander there.
I don't want to...
These boys got to be thinking of the stage. I mean, Mike is doing a good job. He's not losing much time.
That corner might give trouble to the group behind.
Karmazhan is going strong. I mean, they haven't even gained on him too much. I don't know if they're mucking around or what, but they got to ride full. Because you're right. 20 seconds, Poggy can close that in 5 seconds. I've seen it before. It's bends the space-time continuum.
And it's not 20 seconds anymore. It's 13.
13. So this group is not moving. I don't know if another team has started pacing.
Or Micah has improved his...
This group is not really...
Not cooperating very well.
Yeah, like, they're not really cooperating, which, I mean, what the hell? Like, you have a chance to take the Maglia Rosa, you have no Poggy and no concerted chase because everyone's scared of him behind. I mean, Pellizzari's putting in. Caruso is it? I think it's Caruso. Like, they got to ride full.
I'm trying to look what's happening behind in this shot, but you just won't see it directly. Oh,
count.
Still Micah? Yeah.
Micah is going so hard. He's going full. He's trying to close it by the top of this kicker, I think.
Yeah, this is intermediate sprint.
Yeah,
so Karmazhan's going to take it. 3 seconds.
No, he won't take it. No, where is it? Oh, is it just a little roller?
No, they're going to sprint for Caruso. Goes for the seconds.
No, I don't agree.
100 meters to go.
I mean, what are these guys doing? You know they can win a stage.
Mate, he just cares about the 3 seconds, Caruso. Haven't you seen? Come on.
Like,
Conchi second, Schachmann third.
He was holding back for it.
Whenever you see Schachmann riding, you're not sure whether he's like disapproving of Caruso attack or just nodding like he always does.
They ought to go now. Especially as Micah, I mean, DeMarchi's flicking Baudin through.
What?
Scaroni, Maori. G should attack. G should attack. Or Poggy's nowhere. G's attacking. G's attacking on the descent. Look, they've told him on the radio that Poggy's not there. There's a Bora in his wheel. Danny Martinez, I think. If he gets across, G's full attacking with Bora.
2 Boras in the wheel?
The Astana guy's got to let the wheel go. There's Scaroni up the road. But there's Lushenko on his wheel.
Yeah.
The Astana guy should let it go. I would still give... Ooh.
That was a shady corner.
What the fuck is the Group 1 doing? You can win the stage.
Come on, APP, ride. Baudin, ride.
You can win the stage. I mean, Poggy's probably going to end up winning. Still.
Yeah. Right now, they're kind of bottling it in Group 1.
What are they doing?
Because the climb's coming and the second group's back together. I do like seeing the attempt from Thomas.
Oh, for sure. 100%. Like, full hats off to Thomas. Like they said, yeah, if we see an opportunity, that was an opportunity. Yeah, hats off to him. Like, that's fantastic to see. You saw Pog's too deep. You saw you could get a split. Maybe they would have got a split if Astana didn't.
Yeah. If Lutsenko was ahead instead of behind, would have been a split.
And then really, really good move from Thomas. Like, no need to be scared of anybody.
Group 1 is riding in. Group 2 has 3 riders now.
So
2 riders.
Micah has brought back Scaroni and Bora. G's gone back behind Narvaez. Ganner is there. And Micah is just still pacing.
Gap is only 12 seconds still, though. So
yeah, but the Group 1 fucked about so much. I think but they'll go quicker here. They got to go quicker on this bit, the faster section.
Yeah, but now it's limited. We're still looking at a good 3 kilometers, I think, until the climb starts.
What is this group doing? What are you doing? All of you are good enough to maybe win the stage. Like there's no clear best rider. Like,
just ride until the bloody climb.
Ride to the climb, do your best. Like,
Schachmann take over now.
If the group catches you, you will get nothing.
They just...
What is Schachmann doing? Is he not riding because of Caruso?
I don't understand. Maybe?
What is Schachmann doing? Now Astana are chasing full for Lutsenko because Lutsenko believes he can win the stage. Why isn't Schachmann pulling? Has Danny said he can win? I mean, Danny is good
on 20 seconds.
Danny is quick, but Schachmann is the punchiest. I don't understand Group 1, to be honest. It makes no sense to me. And Astana are chasing Lutsenko so deep in the group.
Yeah.
I mean, I know he's good in Amstel, but maybe people looked at Poggy. I mean, I wouldn't. I wouldn't take what's happened to UAE as weakness of Poggy.
Yeah, for sure.
To me, it's completely two different things.
Yeah, for sure.
And to interpret what's happened as, oh, maybe now I can beat Poggy on this finish. No, like I cannot understand what Group 1 are doing, honestly. Only Pellizzari and Conchi are the ones putting in. Baudin is also pulling, but Schachmann, I don't understand.
Conchi just keeps going, which, to be honest, at this point, riding solo might actually be better than being in that group, because that group is playing around too much.
Especially if you're strong. I don't understand. But
he's shooting a shot before the climb, though, which might cost him.
The gap has gone to 23 seconds. .2 Ks to go, still 23 seconds. I mean, Caruso should pull for his GC, no?
Yeah.
Like Caruso, I mean, he is pulling. They kind of got their act together. Honore is also not pulling full. Strange. Of course, Carmejean can't pull, and probably Demarchi thinks he's going to get dropped anyway. But like, Schachmann, Honore, Caruso should be pulling absolutely full gas. The gap has gone out though to Conchi to 26 seconds.
Still going to be Micah at the front, eh? Like, and the Astana boy. It's just Micah now. Trying to see. Nah, still in the. Ooh, yeah, just Micah.
I mean, credit to Micah. He's been super strong. Like
what can he do?
But that's why I said, like, Micah is their best climbing domestique, but Poggy can 30 seconds on this 5-minute climb.
That's starting to get closer and closer to difficult.
But Micah will be gassed.
Yeah, Pogacar has to launch instantly to be able to win this day. Which will he risk that?
Yeah, I mean,
you can take this time back on Prat. But what the fuck is that person doing with the dog?
Is it on lead? What is she doing?
Is she nuts?
Pedestrian crossing. Astana really believe in Lutsenko here.
Yeah, but they stopped pacing, so it's like, it's half-half.
Yeah, but that's why the gap has really gone out now. I think the gap is over 30 seconds now.
Conchi's vibing.
Conchi is going clear.
That would be an unexpected win.
Alpecin have won a stage in every Grand Tour they've participated in.
I wouldn't have expected Conchi to do it, even though he has shown flashes every now and then.
In that Arctic race hilly circuit against when Leknessem won GC?
I know, but he was good in Slovenia that one time, then came to a Grand Tour and was in the break at some point, and we were...
He's quite good on these sort of circuits. He's got a good lead. And
he's not a terrible descender either, if I recall.
He's handling quite well.
That Slovenia descent that he was good in, if I recall.
Group 2's not going to catch him. Now the lead out comes from the peloton, 5 wide, 6 wide.
Positioning is key going into this as well.
Quinten Hermans is there. Quinten Hermans is also there.
Is
so
Stana
if it comes back, he can win from a reduced group sprint.
Yeah, Stana's pacing.
Stana are going full gas. I think Lutsenko is going to attack if he feels good.
I might as well try, eh? What else is he going to do
today? He's at 44 seconds.
What the fuck? 45 seconds. Tudor on the left side trying to position. Jan being kind of pushed towards the back. Oof.
Eddie Dunbar at the back. Outerbrooks is in bad position. Deep. Ganna's entered in good position.
But where did Alaphilippe go, by the way? Oh, there he is. We've got to move Poggy.
Poggy's attacking.
From the bottom. Narvaez in the wheel. Alaphilippe trying to follow that wheel.
Oh, no. Lutsenko's attacking. Or is it? Who is it?
No.
Is it?
No,
it's
Poggy,
Mike.
Dude.
It's Pogacar with Narvaez. No, sorry, I can't see with the white jerseys. No, because I didn't realize Narvaez was a natty champ. Peloton's
57
a minute.
That can't be true. Sorry, but that can't be true. There's no way that's true.
It can be. Micah was...
Nah. It's going up. It's minute 12. Minute 4. There's no way that's true.
They've just moved the moto
out. It's 40 seconds, I reckon. 30 maybe. They're going to come up to this group ASAP.
Yeah, but Micah on the flat would have been doing 300 watts.
So we know that Pellizzari is now 20 seconds behind Conchi.
Yeah, that we can probably believe. And he looks good, this kid.
I think we're... There he's there. 20 seconds behind. Yeah. Man's flying. Let's see who's trying to follow. Iberi having a bit of trouble, or was that Caruso?
Narvaez in the wheel. He's dropped...
Jesus, Narvaez.
He's dropped everybody except Narvaez and Alaphilippe. Yeah, but if you have to go from the bottom in the wheel, it makes a big difference.
Alaphilippe is back, mate.
Yeah. This is the climb Alaphilippe used to dust everybody on.
Yeah.
You wouldn't if you go with Alaphilippe.
Come on, Lulu. I'm actually supporting for him right now. I genuinely want Alaphilippe to win this.
Alaphilippe winning would be huge.
Poggy would be nice as well, but let's be honest, I want an unexpected winner. Now Alaphilippe's in trouble.
Johnny, you got to get back to the wheel.
In between.
Yeah.
I got to close it now.
Alaphilippe's
fucked.
Pellizzari's right there. Johnny's got to take that wheel off Pellizzari ASAP. Mauri dropped. Tratnik, this is the back of the GC group. Juanpe going back. Is that O'Connor or AP?
No.
It's APP. It's APP.
APP.
Johnny's back in the wheel.
Walter trying to... Ooh, Walter dropping Keon.
Yeah, but Walter should have anticipated with that other group.
Should Walter not wait for Keon now? Caruso still in the wheel of the chasing people there. We got Narvaez is so good.
I think Walter should.
Holy shit!
I think Walter should ride his race. If he thinks he can bridge, I think he should ride his race. How long left on this climb? This is the narrow bit. Poggy will kick it up.
Still a bit too good.
Poggy will kick it up another gear.
Yeah, this might be the end.
This is so narrow. Look at the TV bike coming through. Conchi looks like he's gassed.
Pogacar will catch him.
Yeah, he's going to get caught. He looks gassed. Narvaez stopped. Narvaez is half-wheeling Poggy. Narvaez should ride with him.
Yeah. No, sorry, no.
Oh, with G, yeah. Yeah, but I got
But we want them to understand.
I got Narvaez in my Velo games. Poggy's done. Poggy's stopped. Poggy's slowed down. The group will come back to him. He's not gaining on Conchi much anymore. Oh, he goes again. He does that lulls into a false sense of security. Bang, and then he uses.
Narvaez trying to follow in the people.
He uses Conchi.
Conchi gone.
Come on, Johnny.
And then Narvaez, come on.
Attack him.
Bruh.
Attack him.
He's just trying to survive.
Step on him, Johnny. He can.
Come on, stay in his wheel. Just try dusting.
Johnny's nose breathing, brother.
He's not.
He is.
He's on his deathbed.
If he was allowed to attack as a G.
Holy shit, Narvaez, that's fucking amazing.
Poggy has to ride for the bonies, no?
Was that Shockman still?
Yeah, Poggy has to ride.
Oh, Connor having trouble in the group behind?
Yeah. Connor,
he should be able to get to the wheel of Thomas there, though. Is that Thomas?
No, Scanner.
Ah, he's fully fucked then. Or is Ganna just very
No, the group was right there. Ganna's flying.
That's crazy. Ooh.
Jesus.
This descent.
Poggy took a risk there, no?
But
is Poggy trying to gap him on the descent?
I cannot.
Poggy would have done a million recons of this.
We are looking from satellite right now. There's no helicopter. We're looking from space.
It's quite a technical descent.
2 white jerseys at the front.
Shackman's coming back to them.
On our vice. Oh, Jesus.
I thought Shackman was going to crash for sure. He came so fast into that corner.
The shot is terrifying, genuinely.
Yeah, this is like watching on Civilio Nibali or something.
1.9k to go. Nah, they've got that one.
Narvaez is back in the wheel.
Shackman is back, boys.
He is. I think Shackman might win this.
Nah, I'm not having that.
Who do you think will win?
It's Pogacar's going to have to lead out.
Pogacar has to ride full for now, or like the last 800 meters. I think Johnny will win.
If you're Poggy, it doesn't matter. Like, yes, you lose a stage, but you gain time on everybody else.
And also the other three take the other bonies.
He wants a stage.
No, I don't think what he's doing is correct.
He's showing he's better than everybody. It doesn't matter if he thinks he can do this every day.
True, yeah.
I do hope Narvaez wins for the sake of an unexpected winner, but Poggy would deserve it just as much.
I think you're right. Poggy's like, what does it matter if I take 2 seconds on the G's? Yeah, I think you're right. She's probably doing the right thing. Yeah. Is Shackman going to take a run at them? Don't they have a right-hander with 700 to go?
Yeah, but it's...
No, here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nope.
Shackman might take a run at them.
Who's that? Is that
That's Baudin or that's Baudin, I think.
No.
It's from the breakaway, no?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's Baudin. Now there's the GC group. Ganna should... I mean, I don't
Imagine if Pouls was in this group to help Tiberi and Caruso.
Yeah, it would be helpful, no? Walter should pull.
500 meters to go.
Yeah, wow. Can they change the camera angle? They're already at 300 meters. What is the camera work doing?
Okay. Shackman goes early. 300 meters to go. Pogacar picks it up. Narvaez in the wheel. Narvaez kind of blocked in, but Narvaez tries to come around. Never.
Mario Rosa! Let's go. What a stage from Ineos. That's an unbelievable stage from Ineos.
That was amazing.
I mean, they got, okay, Aaronsman dropped, but then Ghana makes it in that group. G's attacking over the Madalena. Johnny gets there, wins the stage.
Have we seen Daniel Martinez?
No, I can't see him. What a stage. That was one of the best starts to a Grand Tour I can remember us covering.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, what a win. Like, no way Bilbao wasn't nearly as good as that, I don't think.
Whew.
Now, it'd be interesting to see, do you reckon they've given this the 3 seconds? Like a sprint stage? Because if so, there was actually quite a few riders from Baudin dropped around, and I don't know how much time actually the G group would have lost. What a stage. I mean, Narvaez. Honestly, if Poggi gets a full lead out from a teammate on Bivi di San Vito, and he gets to attack, he goes clear.
For sure.
But the fact that he had to go from the bottom himself, and there's the undulations.
Yeah.
Man, what a stage. I haven't been that pumped for a stage in a long time. I know I'm biased, but actually...
But this doesn't change anything for me when it comes to expecting a Pogacar domination throughout the race versus other GC riders.
No, he is the best.
Yeah, but his team showed a lot of weakness.
Stages he should be winning, he might not win, like today, because his team wasn't good enough. And this is where you take Milano.
Wow, these are spoilers for the podcast, my friend. Hey, la 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 la.
But you take Milano, and then we should shut this down. Thanks for listening to the Watch Along. We'll be back tomorrow for Europa. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you on the podcast at 5:30 or so.